if you bought any of the A6000 series cameras, then it's very likely that you had this little lens from Sony 16-50mm. So the main question of today's video is this lens good for photography or not? And that we're gonna find out in this video by walking around this beautiful Copenhagen and taking lots of pictures. Come along. I think in general this lens works the best for landscape and architecture pictures. And here's a tip from my side: use the tripod if you can. Always shoot raw and have ISO as low as possible. And I would, for landscape photography, go with the widest of what this lens can do. That's 16mm. But if you want to achieve some compression, go with 15mm. For architecture, there you can play around, but I still think that the lens is sharp enough. The pictures come out very, very nice. We're gonna go and try also to do some portrait photography, but I have to warn you that this lens is not the best for portraits. At 15mm the subject looks the best. However, when you zoom into 15mm, the lens gives you f-stop of 5.6, which doesn't give you that nice and blurry background, which doesn't look necessarily as good. However, your subject will still be in focus and still be quite sharp, which is great. So if you want to do portrait photography, I very much recommend to go with the prime lens, something with f-stop not less than 1.8. For example, Sigma 30mm or 50mm would be a perfect choice for you. Nevertheless, here are the pictures, so how it looks like. We did our best. And another tip I can give you when you are shooting portrait, even if you're shooting with this lens, is to have your background very far away from the subject. Don't put the subject close to the wall or any other object, because then you will not have the separation. Having something, you know, more of a landscape or buildings in the distance will give you the separation, and the blurriness will look much better. This lens can also be used for close-ups, not really for macro photography because it doesn't reproduce the 1:2 ratio of the subjects, but you can still go very, very close. The minimal focal distance of this lens is only 30 centimeters, or for my American friends, that's 0.82 feet, which is very, very close. And here again, the same kind of principle I would recommend, as I said, for the portraits. Have a separation. And as you've noticed, I'm not touching upon video capabilities of this lens in this video. It's just because, frankly speaking, this lens is not the best for video shooting. I would recommend to go with some nice prime lens for videos. However, it has optical steady stabilization, so if you do need to shoot videos, it's pretty good anyways. So yeah, you can try it out. Alright guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed the tour around the beautiful Copenhagen in this very cold weather but a sunny day, and you enjoyed the pictures. I still think for photography this lens is perfectly acceptable. It's sharp, it's you know, has a big variety as well. So if you're going out and taking pictures of landscapes, of city and just casual life, I really think this lens can deliver quite good results. If you're going for portraits and more serious stuff and video making, upgrade to prime lens. That's about it. Tom Shirex here. Thank you so much. See you again. Bye.